Yo, what's going on, Fairkers? Hello. Let's get this. What's going on, everybody? Dang, we're lighting up in here. What's going on, Alana? Caitlin, how are you? I'm good. Eva, what's happening? Yo, what's up, Jared? So I wanted to hop on here. Something I've been thinking about, so I figured I might as well just hop on here and see if any of you guys have good ideas, because there's 183 fair king, unique, amazing individuals in here. Something I've been really thinking about is how to create a win-win on social media. So hey, nice meeting you, Aracos. You too, Gio. What I'm saying by that is, like, I've realized a lot of people on social media, including myself, there's like a win-lose paradigm, right? There's somebody that has like a following, and there's a lot of people that follow those people, typically don't have a large following. And usually, like, I don't do many brand deals. I really don't. You guys hardly ever see me post. But I'm trying to think of something that creates a win-win for me and for people that follow me. But I don't know how. Because usually, right, you got influencers that sell merch, that get paid by a brand, a couple $100, couple grand. If you're a huge influencer, maybe a couple tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. If you're freaking Kim Kardashian, you make $1 million per post. It's crazy. But they get paid. Other people get nothing. So I'm trying to think of a way, how can we bridge the gap and create a win-win with everybody? Because I feel like, I don't know how that has not been invented yet, but I want to think of something. What's up, Gas? Where you at, buddy? Do something for a non-for-profit. I do that. I have a toy drive me and a couple friends started where we donate. I don't know how much. We don't really have a financial number, but like last year was like 10 truckloads of toys to 3 local hospitals in Philly every year. Yo, Seaburn, what's happening, big dog? Engagement your community. Try to get people. Wait, Seaburn, I like that. I like that, Seaburn. What's happening, Jared? Jared, we're long overdue for a call, brother. We've been going back and forth. What's up, Rachel? It's Cynthia. What's happening? Please just don't do a raffle. So yeah, raise money for a charity that's near and dear to your heart. Okay, I like that. Pay for my tuition. That's how I can win. Yeah, I know that's a win for you. People will engage a ton if you have the chance of bringing them on. No, I mean, I like that. I mean, I don't care. I can bring you guys on. I don't really look at that as something really cool. I think anybody can go live. I'm thinking like, tag us in your comments and posts. All right, this is actually why I wanted to ask you guys, because sometimes like I don't really think of the little things. I'm trying to think of something like huge. Represent your followers. What do you mean by that? Jesus loves you too, Kels. All I can think is making your own brand items, allowing people to try them out and review or something. What exactly is the color of your eyes? Yo, I have no clue. Maybe you can tell me. Some days they're green, some days they're blue, sometimes like yellow. Where's your mom and bro? They're in Pennsylvania, good old Conshohocken. Hola, guapo. Gracias. Gracias, Eddie. I can't hear you. Can everybody hear me? Weekly fan shout out. Oh, I like that, Clayton. Actually, yo, can you guys DM me what you're saying as well? Or let me just pull up a Google Doc here. Time to get you a drink. It's automatic. A lot of followers are trying to send out their own brand of merch. Skydive Philly. Hey, what's up, Jules? I can hear loud and clear. All right, cool. I can hear you. Perfect. So what do you guys think? Because like, I was thinking, I don't know how I could do this, and I don't want to give away, thank you. I don't want to give away some ideas that I'm potentially starting. Actually, I don't really give a fuck. If someone wants to take it nowadays, I feel like ideas aren't anything anymore. It's whoever's going to act on them. Support your followers, small business. Yeah, no, I like that. I'll check yours out. NYC Mommy 26. Add someone to your live and allow everyone alive to follow them. Okay. All right. I like that. Question. I always thought maybe you're doing these question stories. You try to include people. It's kind of like that. And then I realized they're anonymous. I guess you're right. I do like that because I can see it all. So like I ask questions and I see everybody's responses, and I feel like I really get to know a lot of different people. Call them out, right? Weekly Q&A. Okay. Let me write these down. You guys are flying in. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys hanging out in here. Advice. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom. Oh, thank you. What exactly are you looking to do again? So what I'm trying to figure out is like a win-win. How I guess you can call it a business. I guess you can call it, I don't know. I don't really think of myself as an influencer at all, but I'm starting to realize like I did not ever have a following before. And I don't really think I have a large one, but I realized like, holy crap, there's still a couple 100,000 people that potentially see my posts all the time, which is crazy to me. Like I used to post so much content so consistently when I had 2,000 followers, and my videos would get 23 views in like 2015. But I was posting 3-4 videos a freaking day. I was posting like 2 YouTube videos a day. Like I was crazy. And I just always thought like, man, if one person sees this and like does something different in their life, like my life is fulfilled. And now kind of slacking, I'm just giving myself some tough love. I'm like, what the frick am I doing? So I'm trying to think of a way like, right now, that creates a win-win where I feel like a lot of influencers focus. I'm in a lot of their networks. I guess I kind of am one. A lot of people are focused on how they can create better content, which is good because people do want to see that, or more value-add content. And a lot of people are focused on how they can make more money from brand deals, from sponsorships, from views, from different stuff. But there's no talk about what's the actual value add to everybody else. And to me, that's a problem. Like I'm somebody who creates businesses off of win-win. Like it's beneficial for me and for you. Like I've been a dangerous salesman my whole life, for example. In any career, I've sold health insurance, I've sold credit repair. I used to be a freaking owner of a landscaping company. I sold health, life, and annuities, real estate. And the reason I was such a good salesman is because like I knew if this person, for example, when I used to sell health insurance, they didn't have health insurance, well, and they got in a freaking accident or God forbid something happened and they couldn't pay their bills, like that's a problem. So I could sell that. Same with credit repair. They couldn't get a house or a car payment because their credit score was low. And like I had a valuable product at the time, whether it was my company or another company I was working with, that could fix that problem. And they would give me money in exchange and we would fix their problem as a service or a product. But I feel like in the influencer world, there's none of that. It's just like, hey, this person's got a lot of followers, a couple 100,000, a couple million, and, you know, I guess influencers make money through views and brand deals, but there's no value add to the people that follow them, the people that provide them the opportunities and provide them the platform and provide them the brand deals and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to think of a way to kind of do both and turn this into a win-win for me and all the people that love and support me, which I'm grateful for. But I'm like, man, as I grow, I guess I would win more. And it's not as big as you think. I feel like a lot of my like friends and followers think I'm like freaking Justin Bieber, but I'm not. I'm just a normal dude, just a normal human being. But I'm realizing, I'm like, dude, there's gotta be some kind of value add back. And I guess it's the content. I guess it's the entertainment. But all right, here's an idea. Here's something that, yo, what's up, Amir? Value add as an influencer, they get to live vicariously through you. Okay. All right, Amir, I didn't think about that. I guess you're right. I just want to come on here and voice this because it's something I've been thinking about. But what I mean too is like, I always said as a joke, if you could buy stock in me now would be the best time. Because I feel like I'm just like here. And maybe I'm like up here a little bit, but eventually it's going to be like that's why I say the rockets. Like I'm about to blast the Fairk off because I just know who I am. I know what I'm going after and I'm very confident in myself. But I was like, dude, how can I actually make that happen? So I was thinking of like, I don't know, creating some like Fairking stock of people. But then I was like, there's no valuation. Companies are based on income, on revenues, on expenses, on growth. So that's not going to work. I was actually thinking, I'm just going to put it out there, like creating NFTs or something, because you know what I realized, baseball players, basketball players, football players, they got cards. Influencers, celebrities don't really have cards. And those cards, like if you have a Babe Ruth baseball card, that's invaluable right now. It's probably worth millions, right? But if you could buy Justin Bieber's rookie card, probably pretty valuable, but there's nothing really that exists. So I was thinking, like, as I grow my brand, my following, impact and inspire more people, either A, I guess the value would be, people could share that and indirectly inspire and impact more people, or B, but as my brand grows, and I make, more money and I have more experiences, I want to figure out a way that, like, all the people that supported me from the get-go can kind of grow with me in some way. I don't know what that looks like. So that's what I'm on here trying to figure out. I've been kicking it around the last couple weeks here, but I haven't really locked in anything yet. So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think on all that? How to create that was just an idea. There's like the whole NFT craze going around. And I was like, that's kind of a virtual baseball card, I guess, could be to an influence. That's like where our world's going. So that, Bearheart. All right, let me take a note sheet up. Where's my little content folder here? It's my name. I gotta, dude. I literally started a company in my name. It's Mitchell Eason LLC. Fairkin. You'd think I'm a billionaire if you looked at all my different Fairkin softwares and SOPs and businesses. It's Fairkin nuts. Content ideas. Okay, let me do one. Feedback. Ideas to create a win-win influence. I'm going to go scroll up and look at what you guys are saying as well. So just keep dropping them, or if you have something, DM me as well. Yo, Zabala, I appreciate you following me. I love how I got notified. That's kind of crazy. Oh, what up, Sky? All right. So for those of you just joining in, what I'm trying to do is just kind of talk to you guys here and get some ideas going of how we can create more of a win-win in the social media and the influencer space. Because I feel like I appreciate everybody that follows me, that engages with my post, that shares my content, especially more recently. I could give two fricks, really, if you share my shirtless picture. It's amazing, but that's just kind of validating me in a meaningless way. But when I post like stuff that's inspiring, or a story about, how to process your emotions, or a time I went through and what I did to break through it, or the stuff I share about my relationship with God and how that's growing. When people share that, to me, like, I don't give a frick that it's my post. I care, like, wow, somebody could see this and get value from this, and like think about, I've been struggling with that too, just like he was, and he changed it. Maybe I can. That to me is valuable. Like, that is like, wow, thank you for sharing my post, because like it might reach one of the people that follows you and they change their life, and that's beautiful. So thank you guys for always supporting me. But now I'm trying to figure out a way, I guess, to engage with more people, to give back in some way, to include people and create some sort of win-win scenario. I just don't know what that is. So what do you guys think? Lay me on some of your ideas. Somebody said, bring people. I'll do that right now. Let's bring people into live, say on a daily or weekly basis. Just go live, something like that. What about like calls? I didn't realize that was so cool. Is like, I did a giveaway when I was on Netflix. I mean, I'm still on there, but when I was like kind of #1 show on Netflix and my Fairkin stuff was going crazy on social media, I did a giveaway for my YouTube on my Instagram. I just like, hey, whoever follows me on YouTube, I'm just going to FaceTime 5 people. And like, I've never seen something work so well. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I thought it was just gonna be cool to connect with some people. There was like that's how I got my YouTube channel. It was like 17,000 people subscribed in like a day. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then I faced, Sarah, if you're in here, I got to hit Sarah back. One of the people just DM'd me. I was like, dude, like, I remember you talking to me back in May or whatever. And I just thought about it, brought a smile to my face. Like, hope you're doing well. And I was like, wow, like, that's really cool. I really appreciated that. So I like that. I don't know I'd be down to, just even talk to more people. Because I always felt like personally, and sorry, I'm missing some of the chat. I'm going to scroll up. Just kind of ranting here. I always felt like personally, yo, what's up, Andrew? What's happening, brother? I always felt personally, I was trying to grow a following in like 2015, 2016, and never could. Fine. Like I was trying everything. I was posting so much. And then I would see people that were similar to me. Like the stuff they were sharing was like my thoughts, what they were going through, their mindset, what they were going through in business, how they were living their life, whether they're a travel vlogger or an entrepreneur or a speaker, whatever it was. I saw a lot of myself in them, and I'm like, oh man, if I just met this person in real life, we'd be such good friends. And I was like commenting on their stuff, DMing them. And I was like, man, these Fairkers never see it. And I'm like, I just want to be friends with them. Like, I don't really give a Fairk that they're famous. Like, that does not make you more or less valuable to me as a human being. Like, if you have Fairking 8 followers or 18 million, you're still a human being. So if you were posting that stuff and I found you and you had 1,000 followers, who the Fairk cares? I'm DMing you and I got a higher chance of reaching you. But when there was like the big people, I'm like, wow, like I Fairk with their stuff. Like I'd love to just talk to them or hang out with them. Like we'd probably be such good friends in real life. They would never get back to me. And that's kind of where I was kind of annoyed, wanted to change that myself. I was like, if I ever had a following, I'm Fairking getting back to everybody. So as you know, in my comments, I try to get back to every single person just to, kind of show that love back of like, hey, I see you showing me love and support. Fair can appreciate you. And I try to answer most of my DMs. That gets kind of difficult. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Maybe like calls. I really like that because I actually could talk to people and like they're human beings, which is cool. Versus sometimes I feel like in my head, just to let you into my perspective, sometimes I feel like I look at my phone and I'm like detached from it, right? Like you don't really think about it. Like I don't really think anybody knows who I am or that anybody follows me. Like it's not real in my head. I guarantee if there was a parking lot or a stadium filled with, I don't know what I got, 270 some thousand people, that would be very like, holy crap. That would be, like, I always thought about that. Like, man, if I could just speak to a lot of people, I could really share some powerful messages, some powerful thoughts, some powerful questions, and hopefully change some lives. And that's why I looked at social media. I was like, if I grow a following on that, like Kylie Jenner could change the world if she just introduces some like, positive thinking or some good questions or some tips on how to get over anxiety, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm just sharing spitballing here. And a lot of people can see that and think about it and research and take action on it. Now that is how you change the world. So to me, I just don't really think I have that. And I guess I kind of do. There's 140 people on this live right now, which is freaking nuts. If I had 140 people in my house right now, it'd be a raging party. So thank you guys for being here and joining my party tonight. But that's where I'm at. I just feel like I wasn't doing enough and I wasn't appreciating all the people that just genuinely Fairk with me, that follow me. And I want to provide more value, and that's going to be coming with me changing up my content here a little bit. But also, I'm just trying to figure out a way to kind of give more value back other than just good content. I feel like is the most reason people follow people is they like I follow a lot of people. Some are famous, some aren't. I just Fairk with either their mindset, I Fairk with their lifestyle, love their relationship with God, I love their fitness journey, whatever it is. Like I follow a bunch of random people. A lot of people, those now are my friends. My friends are inspiring. I'm genuine fans of them. But I feel like that's where it ends. And I'm like, man, how is every other business, how is every other thing we do in life a win-win and a value add, or at least it should be, except for this, Remember you posted about the glass of water. We've all done that. We shouldn't let... Yeah, I think it was... Oh, thank you. Wow, that's actually good. Appreciate that. Hi, can you give me advice? I get a lot of DMs about that. I used to be a life coach. When I was a little bit younger, I sold my first company and got into coaching emotional intelligence seminars. So it's kind of where I get a lot of my mindset from, and just was always studying how to be my best self. Do a random act of kindness. What does that mean, superstar? I'm writing that down. What do you mean by that? Can you give me an example? You don't need the filter. This just, I don't even know how to take it off. They're just, I like swipe on here. I don't know how to do it, honestly. I'm gonna click something. I'm already clicking stuff. There's the chat again. Appreciate you following, Yossi. Wow. Thank you guys for following. I didn't even know you could do that in the live. I don't know how everybody's finding me, but I appreciate it. You need a girlfriend. Yeah. I guess I'm just bored over here, huh? Do more giveaways. I like that. That to me is like what I tried doing for a while. I don't know why I stopped, honestly. Will be a good idea to do as a giveaway. Like, what's something you guys would actually want? Is it something monetary? $100? I'm not really freaking rich. I'm a normal person. I'm trying to chase some dreams here. I feel like everybody just automatically assumes when you're on a show and you have a following that you're filthy rich, but it's like, I freaking wish. No, actually I don't. I kind of like the grind. I like eating shit personally. If something's gifted to me, I really can't accept anything like a large gift. I just like working and earning my stuff. That's me though. So would you like it to be a monetary giveaway? Clothes, merch, a phone call with me? Like, what's something you would want? Give Bibles away. I have an idea of something I want to start around God, which is something I'm really excited about. I'll share that with you here in a minute. Just connected with you. I'm seeing a lot of connecting with you calls, bring people in lives. Yo, what's up? What's up? Brianna, happy birthday. Zoom coaching with you. A lot of people have been DMing me that. If you guys would actually be down, I'd love to hop on some calls and just hear you out and see what's going on and talk to you. I feel like that's something as well. If you resonate with stuff I say, it's probably because I've been through that experience and am now comfortable enough to share that experience and how I handled that. And now post about it because I'm like, I went through this and here's how I figure out how to get around it. So if you resonate with that, because we had a similar experience. So I'd love to hear people out. Let's do that, like calls with people. I already wrote that down, actually. So what else? If I were to do some sort of giveaway, FaceTime. Okay, let's do that, like calls, like a FaceTime or Zoom call, something like that. Okay. Tomorrow, okay, calls. What if you got a small group of followers together and did like a hike or something? That would be cool. I guess it would just kind of be I guess it wouldn't be limited. I do kind of travel. I'm in LA now. I go to Florida a lot. I go back to Philly a lot. So I am kind of all over the country, and I could come out and fly anywhere. That'd be cool. Let me write that down. I never did a meetup. But I like that. Not only just a meetup, because it's like, hi, like some sort of activity. Whether it's, it'd be sick to film some videos. I want to get my YouTube going again. It'd be sick to bring some people in, or if someone's got a creative idea, let's freaking plan it out and shoot it together. Hikes, outdoor activities, events, dinners, okay, etc. Got it. The hikes and LA are the best. Have lunch with me in Florida to meet up. Sounds good. All right, so meetups and phone calls. I have to get advice. I try to get your advice 1 week now, no answer. What do you mean? Fair Kit Fridays. What does that mean? I'd love to do that, but I don't know what that means. A meet and greet would be cool. Wow. All right. That'd be sick. I'd love to meet everybody. I just honestly don't think, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't really think that many people follow me. Like I said, sometimes I really forget. Like, at my heart, I'm a freaking young kid with a landscaping company, just hungry to achieve some success and leave a large impact on this world. So sometimes I kind of forget that I'm getting there. Small steps, but we're getting there. All right, this chat's flying in. Appreciate you guys hanging around. We've been carrying. This is like my best freaking live here. I appreciate you guys. Everybody's just rounding in good ideas. Come back to PA. Hi from Guatemala. All right. So far I'm just scrolling through. Like I said, I'm not really super wealthy or in that set off, but I work hard and I like to do little stuff like that. Sometimes I'll like pay for somebody's lunch or coffee in front of me or behind me. Little stuff like that. It just makes me feel good. And it's like, that's not because you're better than anybody. Sometimes people are like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, yo, say Fairkin thank you and do it for somebody else. Like, don't be a Fairkin hand job about it. I like that. Oh, what's Fairkit Fridays, Queen? I try to get your advice. What do you mean by that? Phone calls, FaceTime. All right, I like that. I'm going to do that. That's something I can do right away. Daily challenges. I'm just seeing that now. What does that mean? Group hike. Yeah, I'm actually getting back on Twitch soon. I've been really. What if you got a small group? Oh, there we go. Personal FaceTime calls. I like that. You guys like that? Like, that's something I love doing because I love connecting with people that like follow me. Because I feel like a lot of people know me, but it's hard to get to know. And here all the time talking, sharing my thoughts, but I don't really see a lot of other people's thoughts. So I'd love to do the FaceTime calls. Wow, this chat is freaking flying. Keep. I'm gonna just scroll down because I'm missing. It just keeps going every time I try and scroll up. Thank you everybody for dropping these in. I'm gonna try and pay attention. I got this Google sheet up that I'm just typing your ideas. Give a chance to meet you and do a hobby like karting or archery. Oh, I like that. Okay, I will not give you. I'm legit in love with, man. Is that directed at me, Daniel? I appreciate you if that's the case. We miss you at World's Finest. Yo! Oh, I gotta call my boy Ruben over there. Turn what drives you into something with longevity. Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. That's exactly what I've been kicking around is I'm looking to get a new business off the ground. I've been teaching myself. And actually what I'm looking to do on Twitch is I've been trading stocks. So that's just something I've been doing for years. And I was like, Fairco, like I love that. And to me, it's kind of entertaining. My friends look at it and they're like, dude, you're freaking like gambling. I'm like, no, it's actually educated. So I'm thinking about streaming my stock trading online because I sit down on my computer and I just do it anyway. This is like some different chart setups. So I think I might like stream that. I don't really have much money, but I think it'd be sick to watch me make or lose money. I don't know. That's my idea. So I might come back to Twitch on that. Let me know what you think about that. Something I like doing. Get you a drink. It's automatic. I would love to make a dance for you. All right, fair. We can do that. Virtual speed dating. Have a giveaway like your shoes. I don't know if anybody wants my old shoes. Maybe some people. These comments are bizarre. All right, glad I'm not the only one. Some of these. A podcast, advice, wisdom, success. Wow, I'm screenshotting that. That's exactly... Ferk, it just went up. That just means you guys are ferking flying in the chat, which I appreciate. Yeah, that's something I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to get a podcast started for so ferking long, because that's where I belong. My ferking content does not belong on a 20-page Instagram caption. It belongs on a ferking podcast having a discussion about it. Like this. This to me is cool. I love this. I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking about stuff I really ferking like and think about. Anyway, it's just literally me bringing you guys into the conversation because you guys got some crazy ideas. I don't know why I didn't think to do this sooner. I've been literally, I got these different ideas written down all the time. And I'm like, why don't I just ask people? Click a button and talk to all you guys. It's sick. That is crazy to think about. I do have a plan to write a book. Oh my gosh. Mama Dukes, I have not tried your cake yet, but Jess did give it to me. And you just reminded me, as soon as I'm done this live, I'm going to give that a shot, and I will be calling you. Turn what drives you into... Yeah, okay, now I'm catching back up. You want to say something in Spanish? Sure. What do you want to say? I've never met someone as nice and grounded as... Thank you. I've been wanting to learn about stocks. Hey, do you still sell insurance? I mean, I'm licensed in like 28 states to sell health, life, and annuities, but not really now. Give away your shoes or socks. You motherfuckers are wild. Do you speak Spanish? Kinda. Yo hablo un poquito. I can't. I just know a little bit. Genesis! ¿Qué tal, mi amor? It's an investment, not gambling. Nah, exactly. I feel like when you don't know about trading or investing, it all seems so crazy and high risk. But as you start to understand it and analyze your risk, it's makes a lot more sense. Would you like to come to San Fran? Yeah, I'd love that. You need to get on Clubhouse. Wow. I thought everybody was just talking about that old house, Clubhouse. I was thinking about doing a live podcast as well on stream. So as I'm filming it, yeah, it's going to be YouTube and chopped up into Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify. But I was like, dude, how sick would it be to have a live podcast where it's like me and a guest, and then people could ask questions. Then we could be like, oh, because if I don't think of a question, but a lot of people are asking a couple common questions for that guest. Like if I had Ferkin, I don't know, Gary Vee on, everybody went to ask him a couple of different questions. I'd be like, oh, I feel like nobody really does that. So that could be sick. Appreciate you, all good. A slant on what's going on currently. Kirk, welcome in. We're just going over different ways to create to talk about different giveaways, challenges, meetups, phone calls. That could be sick. Trying to figure that out. That's something I'm just kicking around for a while, but haven't really found anything that lands. I'd buy a turd. Thanks, Megan. Terry, I've been seeing you've been following me for years before I was on the circle, before I had any kind of following at all. Terry, you've been showing me love, and I appreciate that. Don't shave anymore. I love that scruffy look. Thank you. I like this. Waiting, excited to see what every month. I don't really get that. Can you explain that a little bit more? Wait, so did you win the circle? I'm not giving that away if you didn't finish. watch the show. You tell me. Have you been in Mexico? Yeah, I went to Cabo. Thoughts on the Ed versus Pauly fight? Oh, the fight my brother's in. I was like, wait, who the frick did my brother just frick up? You should host games on live drawing content. Oh, I like that. I'm screenshotting that. Thank you, Queen. Frick, I keep missing it. Queen of Ontario. Host live games. I like that. That's really interesting. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that to me brings more people together than just like me. Live games, challenges. Cool. Weekly fan shoutouts. Yeah, I started trying to do that. I realized, like I said, I kind of have an audience, and I was like taking it for granted. Like before, I was always sharing all my friends' stuff, all my friends' businesses, always like talking about stuff I cared about. And then as you get an audience too, you start realizing what people, like I can clearly see when I post a shirtless picture and it gets freaking 30,000 likes versus a quote picture and it gets 5,000 or 10,000. I'm like, all right, clearly this is what my audience wants right now. So it's kind of, and that's how you grow and reach more people. It's like, I feel like a lot of influencers struggle with that, is stuff that works and that grows them because then they can reach more people, but also stuff they want to post, it doesn't reach as much. So it's an interesting kickback. And I'm kind of like fricking the likes and the engagement, saying, I don't really give a frick. But it's also kind of an indicator of what people follow me for. So it's interesting. I feel like when I was on Netflix, I was trying to pay attention to that to see where my audience wanted to see more of. But now I'm like, frick it. I want to do something that's value add. I don't care. Just like, yeah, my shirtless pictures get a lot of views or frickin' likes, but I'm like, that's very meaningless content. I don't mind sharing every couple, now and again, because I'm proud of myself. I work hard in the gym, stick to a decent diet, do what I got to do. And it's just my growth. But, I don't know. I want something a little bit more to kind of give back in a way, do a podcast. I like that. I'm definitely doing that. Take off your hoodie. There you go, right there. Wow, I'm missing out. I've been so far up in the chat because I was catching up on everybody's. I'm so sorry, everybody. Everybody who's been talking for the last 10 minutes. Promise, priorities, Mitchell. The people want ab photos. See, I know. Kevin, thank you, my brother. Hope everything's well with you, big dog. Would you, this guy. Come back to Miami. You're more than a handsome face. Thank you, Kirk. I know I am. All right, I think I'm DM'd your mom and she answered me. What a queen. Yeah, guys, please. Shay, I love that. But my mom calls me all the time because people, I guess, know my mom. And she's like, yeah, all these people are trying to reach you. I'm like, Mom, I'm trying to get back to them all. She's like, I don't know why they're DMing me. They're telling me, can you do this? And I'm like, Mom, you can't, don't DM my mom to ask me on a date. She calls me all the time and she's like, I got all these different people trying to take you out. Do you want to go out? And I'm like, Mom, please don't pin me out. All right, I got 10 ideas here. The live games, the clubhouse, let me add that. Bringing people onto live. I'm about to integrate that one right now. Let's just bring some people in. Sliding into mama's DMs. No, please. My mom is an angel. She does not need more DMs about me. If you're going to DM my mom, go gas her up. Go tell her that she's a freaking amazing mom. Raised me right. And I got a lot to owe to her and my dad. My dad's not on really social media. He is, but he's got 40 followers. He's not on Netflix. But I still love my dad, but I think I'm talking about my mom a lot on social because everybody knows her. Your abs could sell anything. I'll take that. Go and get you a drink. Cooking videos. Interesting. I was actually fangirling. What's up, Tora? Big salute to Mama Tammy. Yeah, go tell Tam. Go show her some love. Book tour. Yeah, I gotta write my book first. Brazil. Oh, you sent a question. I forget about this. Oh, wow, there's a lot of questions. Oh, Ferrick. I keep forgetting about, there's a lot of features on live nowadays. Ew, Miss Chanel. Love you, Girl Scout. Thank you. You can be known for that. Ferrick, I missed it. What does that say? You can be known for that and people be waiting, exciting. Rosenstock, known for what exactly? I'm missing some of the questions here. I'm sorry. All right, let me close this section out. Any last minute things? Okay, here we go. I'm going to just screenshot it so I don't miss this. Rosenstock. Sorry if I'm butchering everybody's names. I can't really read. On the 15th, can you DM me that? Because it's going so, okay, I like that. I'm getting it now. Can you DM me that, Rosenstock? Because I like that, but it would take me like 3 minutes to write that all down. Who the Ferrick is this? My name's Mitch. Welcome to my live. Appreciate you being here. Can you DM me that? Like, monthly random yeah. Thank you. So I'm trying to write it all down, but I just missed everybody. I'm Jonathan. Welcome, Jonathan. All right, cool. I'm gonna wrap this section up. Any last minute things you guys got? Any ideas? Any things you want? Any ideas to create? Okay, thank you, Sarah. Any ideas you want me to post, to do, to create more of a value add win-win for me and you guys? Any ideas you got? Yeah, thanks. More coaching stuff. Okay. All right, let's move on from that. Let's dive into content. What do you guys really follow me for? Because I did a questionnaire and it was all over, and some of it I actually really liked. Why the Ferrick do you guys actually follow me? And then also, I'm just going to start posting a lot of stuff I want to post, and I'll see if you guys Ferrick with it or not. I want to start, like I said, just streaming my trading. It's something I do every day. I love it. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. I'm going to start doing more stuff on YouTube. I'm going to get my podcast going that's more value add, mindset, emotional intelligence, business, God, which I really love. But I want to start changing it up. I'm kind of tired of posting all the bland BS and freaking stuff just to post. I feel like there's a point in everybody who is any kind of content creator where they find something like a little lane that works and they just post more of it because it's so easy to do. But it's and it gets good engagement and they grow. But it's dude, freaking cares at the end of the day. I want to help people. You're my favorite on the circle. Thank you. To see if you're going to date anyone. Thank you. Bro, I follow you because I saw you on the circle and thought you were hot as Ferrick. All right, I'll take that. Appreciate you. I wanted to marry you. Okay. Keep manifesting. You should do something with fashion. All right. Follow your journey in life. Fell in love with you and what you're about. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The Real on reality TV. Okay. I don't really get that just yet. I'm a little slow. Because you love God and are so one of a kind. I love that. You have such a bright light in your love for Jesus. That's actually what's really cool. To me, I just thought a lot of people follow me for
freaking looks or for being on the circle. And a lot of people were like saying like, yeah, I followed you because I saw you on Netflix or I saw you here. But then I love the content you're posting about like inspirational messages, about mindset, about God. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, like that's kind of crazy to me. It's like, that's actually me versus like, I feel like you see me on a Netflix show and I was myself. Like, I feel like I watched it back and all my friends were like, dude, like, you're just fucking you. And I'm like, no duh. Like, what the fuck else you want me to be? Like, somebody I'm not on there? Like, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. So people see like a snippet of me, but like, I don't know. You can zoom in on so many different aspects of me. Like, there's so many different versions of me. Like, you just don't all get shown on here. Like, my friends, even I have different friends that know we have different things. I have some friends that are really entrepreneurial and business mindset, and we just talk about business and scaling and investing and real estate and trading and what businesses they're in, what I'm in, sales, whatever. And that's some of my friend groups, and like that's where we all just vibe out on. And then like I got my hometown friends, we just grew up riding dirt bikes together, freaking getting into trouble together, riding bikes around the street, like going to parties, like that kind of stuff. Then I got like some friends out here now that are like content creators that are crazy, famous YouTubers, TikTokers, influencers. And now I'm kind of stepping into that where we talk about content and different stuff. And I'm like, wow, like so many sides of me. There's like the mindset side of me, the God side of me, the fitness. And I feel like everybody only sees like little microscopic, like that much. That's all you see, like a little bit. So it's like, how do I widen that? Uzbekistan. Wow, that's kind of wild. Alyssa, so cool watching you on the circle. Congrats, Mitch. Miss you. Hey! Wow, what a throwback. Thanks, Alyssa. I miss you. Hope you're doing well in life. Hope you're living life. Hope you're crushing it. Yeah. True. You got good energy. Thank you. Appreciate that. How do you manage all those sides? I don't freaking know. I think I just have ADHD and that's how I deal with it. Actually, I know I do, but I just can't get into it. Any advice? Yeah, I actually do. I'm about to just start taking some phone calls with people because I feel like there's a lot of stuff I kind of figured out. Kyle, chill. I followed you to see you drink water, all right? No, I wasn't able to have my phone when I was on the show. What's up? Oh my gosh, my freaking microphone just fell off my camera over here. I don't know why. I just thought my whole camera set up. I got like a camera on a tripod for when I stream. He has such a pretty face. You talking about me? Love the third person. Philly in the building. Got an awful cold. I feel better. Does it ever weird you out or get to you that people are super podcast I want to start, what I'm going through mentally? I journal. Like, I don't know. I just don't really think about stuff like that. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. Do you have a normal sleeping schedule? That's an interesting one because yes and no. I don't have like a 9 to 5, so I don't have to be up at any specific time. But the markets, since I'm in LA, open at 6:30, so I try to be up. But like I can't sleep. I have insomnia. I gotta like actually see a doctor about it. I feel like because I try and fix it myself. But I'm actually reading this really good book on why we sleep. Highly recommended. I read it every night now before I go to bed, and it's just about like how we sleep, the stages we go through, the REM sleep, the how do you even say it? Circadian rhythm, the 24-hour time clock our bodies have, and all the different chemicals that help us have energy, help us sleep, what happens when we sleep. So it's interesting, but my sleep schedule is fair. It's called Why We Sleep. Matthew Walker. Dude has been like in the sleep world for like 25 years. He's very smart, very complex stuff, but he himself. Respect the highlights in the book. Facts. Gotta annotate. You are not physically normal. Yeah, no, I'm not, I guess, normal in any way, shape, or form. I'm always like just doing random stuff. Go and get you a drink. It's automatic. Yeah, you should definitely get to bed, Sarah. Pineapple on pizza? Love it. Circadian. Thank you. See, buddy can't read over here, but that doesn't stop me from reading. Hawaii. You. What up, Elijah? Take it off, you dirty dog. All right, I'm gonna wrap this little section up. Drop me some suggestions of content you follow, either that you like that I post, that you'd like to see me post, or other people's content that they post. Because I'm trying to like get more clear on. I got a lot of different ideas, but I just don't want to be too all over. I feel like I want to post a lot of different stuff, but it's just like I do so many different things. And I talk about so many different things. It'd be like things that I used to talk about all the time. That's my whole world. But I just been posting a lot of different content. Yo.
Yo, can I borrow your floss?
JD needs floss. Yeah, God. What do you keep flossing for? You've been needing floss on the daily.
Keep getting shit stuck on my teeth.
Live. I get
live?
banned. Yeah. You want to say hi to these fairkers? Yeah, say what's up to K Diesel. I'm gonna take a leak. Go say hi real
I
quick.
don't want to see any floss, bro.
Yeah, dude. Wow, it's actually kind of hot in here.
You got
150 people the last like hour. It's kind of sick.
I think I need to go back to an orthodontist, bro. My teeth, I think I've like widened and there's like bigger gaps and shit gets stuck in there.
That's not cool. My bad. I had to take a piss. I see you peeing. That's okay. It's automatic. Your fashion. Okay. Toomber, I like that. I'll start posting some more. I mean, I feel like I kind of do. Like, it's all the clothes I wear. What do you mean by that? I'll post more about some fashion, where I get my clothes and stuff like that. I see a lot of people doing that. I don't really get it. But fair kit. I'll whack that up. My meal plan, okay. What happened with Chloe? Good evening from Canada. Big Canada guy, eh? Workout, mental health, all right. All your different random topics. How do you handle mentality? Okay. Are your armpits hairy? Interesting. Thanks for coming on. This was good distraction for my insomnia. Nah, trust me. I'm gonna figure out how to fix that. Then I'll make some content about that. Yo, I had an idea of actually getting the author of this book to do like a study on me and vlog it. So I think I'm gonna try and make that happen because this guy's a professor at Berkeley. So I'm gonna ask him to do some freaking clinical studies on me. Probably in a little bit. I'm gonna go live with some people in a minute. Why? What do you got?
Some ideas.
For what?
My clothing brand.
All right. Go live, KD. It's the new wave. You just gotta ask people. So I don't know why I never think about this. I'm literally just talking. Everybody's throwing in. I'm coming to the farm like right now. I actually looked into buying farmland recently. Not for only just it's a really good investment right now, but I freaking would love to have a farm to just have the whole fam and friends come out to build a dirt bike track and stuff. All right, who wants to come in the live? Because I feel like I saw a lot of people say, "How can I add more value to you?" Would be through calls with you guys, lives with you guys, coaching calls, giveaways, meetups. So I mean, if that's relationship advice, yeah, guys, can you just DM me all this stuff? Because I'm gonna try and remember, but I always freaking hop off. I'm like, wow, what was that idea? Now I at least got a takeaway. I got like 10 things written down. So awesome tax rates. So yeah, exactly. All right, let's hop in and do the very first one. Let's not feck around. I appreciate everybody that just gave me all their time, ideas. I'm gonna try and act on all of. Who are you? I'm Mitchell. What's your name? All right, we got some people pouring in. Let's do it up. I don't know if I can do it here. Dude, it's actually hot. I'm about to open up my window.
Yo, bro, no cap. This is not even funny, bro. I didn't
Talk to
know
me.
you were gonna actually accept.
Bro, I
Yo,
told you I wasn't ferking around.
I'm the first person, bro.
Welcome to the live, my man.
Bro. All right, look. So look, my fault. My fault.
We got.
So I'll get you. All right. So I was thinking like a youth group for teens because myself, like I go to a youth group and I've seen like a lot of experiences and uh well basically when I went to the youth group, I've been going to the youth group about for 3 years,
Okay.
and I realized that as I was learning stuff, the people that was running the youth group was learning stuff from us, and we kept on learning from each other and building each other up in general, and creating our faith way stronger.
That's a fact, bro. That's something I learned. I kind of got humbled. Was like not in like a religious standpoint, but I was like this little business owner in my high school, and one of these kids asked me out. A lot of kids used to ask me out, and I kind of picked my brain how I started my first company. You know, I was scaling at different stuff. And long story short, I thought this one kid was like asking me out for. Oh shoot, you still there, Jay? It's kind of loading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Ah,
here.
cool. This one kid like asked me out for like a meeting, and I thought I was about to teach him something. Then he starts teaching me a lot about stocks and trading and how much money he made in the markets. And I'm like, dang, bro, like I gotta start learning from you. And it kind of humbled me of like, hey, even though I'm like doing all right, like I can still learn from anybody, you know? So I love
Yeah,
that.
and then as like I've been, I also been attending to like summer the power of God is very, very like it. You feel it like it's
Dude,
not
I'm
fake.
writing this down. I'm still listening to you. I love that. Like I feel like that's what's missing a lot in the world is not only like God is so distant in the world right now in the sense of like it's just so not, like I don't know why God isn't talked about because I talk to all these different influencers. I'm friends with them all, and they come to me in private. And we pray together and we'll read the Bible, and they're like talk to me about stuff. But I'm like, yo, how come I never seen anything remotely that you even believe in God on like your stuff? Like, I just don't really post about it. It's common, but I'm like, dude, why don't we bring God back in the conversation? Like that's the reason we're all here and breathing, and our hearts are working anyway. So I love that, but also not only is God missing more from I feel like this whole virtual world, unifying people. Like I feel like everybody's just against each other on social. It's hate or love. It's this or that. It's left or right. It's this. Like it's just ridiculous. And I feel like I don't know how that got like that, but just bringing more love into the world, and then also what you just said is bringing people together physically, bro. Like we haven't had that in literally years. And you're
Yeah,
right. Like
because of the
I think
effect of
that's
COVID.
yeah. I'm writing that down. Cool. No, I appreciate that. Your name's Jay, right?
Yeah.
I love that, Jay. Thank you for hopping on and sharing that with me. I just wrote that down. That's
Uh,
awesome. How
is
old are
it
you, Jay?
18?
Darn. Jay, you're freaking wise for an 18-year-old, my man. You're
Uh,
doing it.
so are you? What do you do?
Jay, I get that question a lot. I could never answer that question simply my whole life, even before, all this stuff. I'm all over. I've just been one way or another. I hate the word entrepreneur because everybody's freaking entrepreneur. So I'm just going to go with like a business owner. I've always been self-employed, had my own company or in some sort of sales career. So right now, I moved to LA. I was selling like health insurance, life and annuities, and I was actually running a social media marketing company for the last couple of years. And then I also had some real estate projects, and I was actually a real estate agent when I was younger. And that was like, it was a lot right there. I was focused on like 5 different things, just all over. I sold my landscaping company when I was about your age, when I was 18. I was selling credit repair. So I was just always doing a lot of different things. So someone would ask me, and I'm like, well, I can cut your grass, I can sell you a house, I can get you health insurance, and I can fix your credit. So it was just like I was the man of jack of all trades. And that's what I kind of been my whole life is just trying different stuff, figuring out what I like, what I don't like.
what I'm passionate about, what I'm good at, what businesses are scalable, what businesses aren't, what businesses actually make money, which ones don't, because I actually lost a lot of money, you know.
You're
So
like
to
my
me,
mom.
I'm still kind of in that phase, Jay, where I'm just figuring out a lot of what I like. Um, Netflix kind of approached me with this opportunity, so boom, here we go. Hopped on Netflix. Now I kind of, got blessed with a lot of people that saw me, and I'm like, all right, cool. But I'm still just me right now. My daily schedules. I wake up, I do my morning routine. My morning routine. I trade stocks, and I'm actually trying to get another business off the ground in the software world.
Mhm.
And I have zero clue about programs or softwares or how any of that works. So I actually got
Uh,
to hop off live soon. I'm teaching myself how to code right now. So that's like another little
my
side hobby I'm doing.
my mom is actually a CPA for well, she is a CPA now, but she's in cybersecurity and she knows everything about software.
Look at this, Jay. Look at this. Nah, I that's one area I've never tried. I've done so many things, but I'm like, you know what? This is tech. This is where the world's going. A
Hmm.
lot of stuff's going to be built on this, and I'm
Hmm.
clueless in it. So I'm taking courses
It's
right now
it's
on.
better to learn
Yeah,
before it
bro, I'm
gets too advanced.
clueless. Yeah, it's already, dude. I'm learning Python, and this stuff is like another language, but
Yeah, when
it's
my mom's
crazy,
doing that, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
dude. It's nuts. But yo, Jay, I appreciate talking to you. Let's definitely
You're
catch up
welcome.
more on DMs or something. I just want to let some more people hop in before I hop off this live. All right, my man.
All right. Will you DM me or you want me to DM you?
Yeah, shoot me a DM. I'll see you in there, Jay.
Okay.
All right,
All
later,
right.
brother.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for hopping on.
All right. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, what a good freaking kid, huh? Technology. Wow, Jay was actually the freaking boy. That's why I love talking to you guys. Like, I feel like me and Jay can just talk for hours on here, literally. I mean, all right, who else wants to come in? I'm gonna add like 2 or 3 more people. Then I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock. I've been on live for like 2 hours. My phone was fully charged. It's now at 20%. Queen, oh
What's
my
up?
gosh, what's happening?
What's good?
Not much. How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
So, you
Talk
should
to me.
do trivia night, and you should have 2 people, and then you would kind of be like the host. And then, so you could do drawing competitions. You could do staring competitions. I feel like that would be pretty fun.
That's
Um,
interesting. I wrote down live games, but I didn't put any examples. I'm gonna just spit fire at me. Wait, what's your name again?
Amaris.
How do you say that? Amaras.
Yeah.
All right, Amaras. I like that. Trivia, staring contest. Did you DM this to me? Because if you did, I'll just look at it there.
Yeah, no, I put it in the chat, but I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, it definitely disappeared on me. All right, what else you got? Trivia night,
Okay, yeah. So
games,
trivia night,
challenges.
staring contest, rock paper scissors. I feel like that would be funny.
Interesting. Like a
Um,
little tournament or something?
Pardon?
Like a little rock, paper, scissors tournament or something?
Yeah, just make it like super heated. Just make like a big deal out of these games. I feel like people would get so competitive.
That's kind of facts. Just me.
Yeah, I was saying in the chat too, you're really motivated. I love how motivated you are. And being motivated, you're never gonna fail in life because you're gonna just keep going, you know?
Thank you. That's something I definitely give myself a pat on the back for. I just freaking keep chugging. I like literally. I feel like everybody sees like a highlight of my life, and it's like so untrue. I'm like, bro, if only my life was really like that. Like, it looks like a movie on social media, but in real life, I'm just bouncing from one thing to the next, failing, trying stuff, going through like a rough patch mentally, getting back to the gym. Like, dude, like it looks good when I put all the pieces together, but I'm like, fair, bro. Like, I'm just figuring life out like anybody else.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And people on social media too, they make it seem like they're so far in life and stuff like that. But you know what? Social media is so fake. And like
Bro,
people can literally stand in front of a house that's not even theirs and act like they own it, you know? Like
yeah, I'd
you just
never care
can't.
to do that BS. I know so many kids that rent cars that their whole lifestyle is fake, and I'm like, for what? Like, I don't think people
No.
really care that much anymore.
Exactly. You don't even feel fulfilled yourself. If you actually put in the work and you actually strive towards what you want, you'll be so much more fulfilled.
All right. Look at you. How do I say your name again? Amaris?
Amaris.
Amaris.
Yeah, man.
Amaris. You got some freaking wisdom on you too. Look at you
Honestly,
guys.
man, I'm always telling people like do what you love to do because for the longest time I'm in the arts and creative and stuff.
Okay.
So I used to doubt myself so often because everyone's like, "Oh, science, math." I'm like, I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
But only until I actually
Friends of my family were judging me. I had like a landscaping company when I was a kid, and I was like not going to school, didn't want to go to college. And they were like, "Oh, you're an idiot. You need a degree. Like this is a cute little business." Boom, boom, boom. And then I scaled it up to make like multi six figures when I was like still in high school. And everyone's like, "Oh my gosh," like praising me. And I was like, "I hate my life. I want to sell it." And my whole family and friends again were like, "What are you doing? You're an idiot." And like I just was like, you guys just told me this was dumb 3 years ago, and now you're telling me it's dumb to not do it. So to me, like, I feel like something I really am good at, and it sounds like you are as well, is just like people are gonna say freaking anything and talk about you negatively and try and rain on your parade no matter what you do. Like you could try and go every which way, but it's never gonna be enough, and somebody else is gonna have some BS inverse opinion. I was like, you know what, I'm never gonna please anybody or everybody. So why don't I just do what the fuck I like and what makes me genuinely happy? And they're gonna talk about it, fine, but I'd rather have them talk about it and say some bullshit to my face and gossip about me and me actually like my life than trying to like cave and then still talk shit. I'm like, then
yeah.
then it's like pointless. So
Exactly. No,
yeah,
100%. Oh my gosh, I love how you did that when you were a kid too. Like you're just so motivated and I love it. And I feel like so many people can learn from you. That's what I was also saying. You need to do a podcast because
I've
so
been
many
dragging my feet a little bit. I've been meaning to get that started for so long. I've
yeah,
been I started like the Tub Talks little thing. That was kind of just for fun, but I really want to get something going that's more value add per se.
yeah, like I was saying earlier, the Frick It Fridays, you could just say, Frick it, we're gonna talk about anything. We can talk about stocks, we can talk about, life, just any topic. And people be you got 100 people listening right now,
That's
people would
crazy.
listen. So
No, I love that. Well, Dawn, I appreciate all your insight. You're tapped in, and you can only see what you see in yourself. So you must be one motivated, strong motherfucker just going for your dreams in life. And I love that.
oh, I appreciate it. It's been you learn so much when you do business. It's not going to be smooth sailing. You think it's going to be
It's
smooth
just,
sailing. There's so many
yeah.
times that you go down like you just have to put yourself back up. That's the thing.
It's just a constant punch in the face every day, and you just get used to like taking them and learning from them, and just keep moving forward. So I 100% agree.
Oh, you're literally in the ringer every day. Just not just
That to me is where I thrive. Like I learn in that environment. I grow. I push my comfort zone versus when I'm just like stagnant. I don't know. It's not fun to me.
yeah, no, me too. When I'm stagnant, I'm like, I need to be doing something right now. I cannot sit down. Can I sit
Yeah.
cold? Like, what can I do?
Yeah.
No,
No, that's me as well.
but
That's
yeah,
literally me. Well, welcome to the club, honestly. It's a beautiful place to be. It's fun. It's exciting.
I mean, you're also talking about dirt bikes too. My brother.
Not even doing the things I used to do that were fun to me.
Oh man, they're so much fun. I remember as a kid, we had these. I think it was a Honda dirt bike, and we rode it in our backyard. But I was not.
Yeah.
I was probably like 10 years old, and I literally drove it up my house. It went up
I
my.
drove mine up a tree. I know. I get it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that is
Yeah.
so funny. Those things are hard to drive, but once you get it, you're just.
You have the clutch too?
Pardon?
Did you have to shift it and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
when it gets fun.
Oh yeah.
Start wheeling around, whipping, doing some jumps, hitting a little whip,
Yeah.
having some fun.
I don't do it, but my brothers do it. My brothers, they go nuts. They love it.
Darn. That used to be me. I don't know what's going on with me, Reese. I got to get myself back on a freaking bike ASAP.
Yeah, what the frick? Come to Canada, man.
You come to Canada, eh?
Come to Canada. Yeah.
A little puck going up there?
Yeah. Just so normal to me because it's.
It was crazy. I was like a kid when I saw it. I was like, wow.
I'm there like every Tuesday. I'm like, this is normal for me.
Yeah, you get used to it. You get numb to the stuff. That's funny.
Where are you at? Are you in LA or?
I'm in LA right now, yeah.
Oh man, I've never been out there before, but I'm dying to go. I feel like
I haven't been until I moved out here. I literally booked my first trip to LA last November. It was supposed to be for a week, and I just never left. I ended up getting a house out here and was like, fair kid, I guess we live in LA now.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. That's such a big step for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Dawn,
awesome.
well, I appreciate you coming in and sharing all your ideas and tapping in here with me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no worries. If you need anything, just hit me up.
Yeah, I'll check my DM for sure and see what you got going on in there. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Have a great night. Thanks for chatting. It was nice meeting you.
Oh, you too as well. We'll talk soon.
Cheers, man.
Later. All right, guys. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm going to bring one more person in. I'm gonna come live. Sometimes I glitch, bro. I realize that about myself when I'm like talking to people or like. Not only like, that's what I love about this, actually. I think it's more fun for me to talk to you guys than it is the other way around, honestly. I got to remember how to pronounce her name, though. Queen of Ontario is her username. What a beast. All right, yo, Queen of Ontario, can you send me a voice message of how you say your name? Amaris. I don't think I'm Amaris. That's unique. I like that. Send me a voice note. I feel like I'm gonna forget. All right. Thank you guys. The last one who wants to come in, because then I'm about to hop off and do some coding and reading and get to bed. So many creepers on this live. You should see the freaking DMs. Oh wow, there's a lot of requests. Dude, I gotta pee again too. Motherfucker. Who wants to hop in? Drop a little me. I think I just burped. All right, let's run it, Bailey. What did I just eat? Oh, burger. A little bacon cheeseburger. With an egg on there. What's up, Bailey?
Oh my goodness, I didn't expect you to accept it, so I look terrible, but hi.
Bailey, you look amazing.
Want to know your like perspective on like social media and stuff, and if it's like is it hard to create all the content that you guys create?
I mean, yes and no. Like,
I feel like to an extent, yes, but you also got to recognize like how
Mhm.
grateful and how blessed people are in this world to like take a couple pictures and like make money from it. Like it's insane. It really is. Like
Really
sometimes
is.
it doesn't really hit me. And I don't like make personally a killing. I'm sure I can make a lot more if I sold a
Hmm.
lot of like brand deals and stuff, but I don't know. Companies hit me up, and I'm like, that just like it's just gonna look like a complete sell, and like that's just not
Hmm.
who I am. Um, I am working on some deals now that are like cool that like actually I feck with, like whether it's like a like this clothing brand keeps sending me clothes, and we got a deal coming out together, so I'm excited for that. And it's sick. So like I would say if you have something you're passionate about, like that's what I'm realizing right now. Like when I was posting about stuff I was passionate about, I didn't give a frick about views or likes or
Hmm.
anything. It was just like I want to help people, and I
Hey,
didn't really
that's how I
care.
am.
What's that?
Like, that's how I am. I'm a really passionate person, and I always want to help other people. Like, that's what I strive
Yeah,
to do. Like, I love music, but I guess like the biggest thing is I want to be like an influencer. I want to like influence other people and like to let them know like, hey, there's other things in life that are really big issues that we need to talk about that sometimes get
yeah.
overlooked. And I don't know. I've had like this business idea, but I don't know how well it would work yet because I haven't figured all the pieces out. But I want
You
to
don't
start
need
like a
to. Just get
program.
started. Just do it.
Really?
I'm telling you. I just continuously fricked up and failed businesses until they started making sense and making money or not. Like I literally when I have an idea, I write it down, I plan it out, and I just go file an LLC and just start. I'm like, how does this work? I YouTube it, I Google it. Like just
That's how I
start it
am. I'm
today
like,
and take action
I
every
have no
day on
idea
it.
how anything works sometimes. I'm like, I'll just write it down and I'm like, I don't know how to make it happen, but I'm going to make it happen eventually.
Yeah, but talk to someone that has started a business before. There's probably a lot of
Hmm.
people in your hometown or something that have like local bakeries or
Hmm.
local, I'm thinking landscaping companies because I was, but you could go online and Google and YouTube. There's a lot of people in that space. I'll be popping some content out in that space. So just break it one thing at a time. If you want to start a business, literally Google how to start an LLC in my state, and there'll be articles written about how to do that.
Because
You
I
know?
want to like, issue in college. So I just really want to find a way to like, kind of like a charity, but like, I want it to be spread across like the nation and then
I
eventually the
love that.
world. I think it would be really beneficial and helpful for
I
other people.
love that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's funny you say that. I'm actually working on figuring that as well. One of the things I really want to do is integrate more like mindset and emotional intelligence into the school
Hmm.
system. I don't know how to do that. I used to sit on like school board meetings with my curriculum writers and superintendents and principals when I was in school, but then I graduated and was like, all right, fuck all that. But that's like a passion of mine, like you just said. Like I feel like
Hmm.
you're passionate about that cause, and everybody can get behind that. My thing as well is like trying to figure out how kids can process their emotions better and deal with failure
Yes.
and know what they want
And,
out of life.
a
Like,
lot of people bring it up, but no one ever does anything about it. So if we start
yeah,
doing something, and if I feel like if people knew how to like talk about how they felt, it wouldn't be such a big issue. But that's why we struggle is because we don't have the right coping mechanisms. We don't know what to do. So I feel like
yeah,
if you have that passion for it, I would definitely go for it because that's a
that's
big issue nowadays and it's a rising issue too.
yeah, that's exactly. I mean, even just looking at statistics the last couple of years too, like the suicide rate is astronomically high. It's killing more people than practically anything, and
It
it's people
is.
taking their own lives. So it's just we don't have the right strategies, the right tools, the right education when we're brought up. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for education. I love learning, but I
Hmm.
think it's a little bit more valuable, like you said, how to prepare yourself, how to defend yourself, how to process your
Hmm.
emotions versus another freaking quadratic formula. Like I don't even remember that. I'm 23 years
Yeah.
old. I couldn't do a basic math equation. But no, I actually that's why I'm learning programming. I don't know
Hmm.
how to do it, but
I
that's what I mean
suck at it.
is what?
I suck at it. Like anything with computers, like I suck. Like I just can't do
Same.
it.
So I literally am like an old man, but like I don't know, I just didn't take that as an excuse. Like I want to do that.
And I was like, I don't know where to start. Like, I wanted to start on my social media. I was like, all right, let me start changing my content to gear towards that. I was like, that's not big enough. I want to do more. I was like, I want to build this, you know, and I feel like virtual school is going to be like a thing for a while now, which is
Oh, it
kind of
is
scary.
for sure.
So I was
I
like,
started
Cherokee.
doing that, and
Yeah.
one thing I realized is I really need to get some self I love just like sharing my energy with them and my vibe with them, because like I like to understand other people as well. So just looking at a computer and like the computer's telling me this, like it's not even it's not your teacher telling you, it's like a video. So it's like,
Right.
what's the point in it too? And then like with my
Yeah.
college classes, I'm like, I don't understand this
And especially
because I
college. I mean,
can't.
you're really paying a lot of money too to like watch videos. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's hard to focus. And then it's like, for me, I had to find a different way. I had to go get me a tutor because I can't like focus like that. Because like it also
Interesting.
is self-draining too to stare at a computer all day. Like, it makes you feel like isolated, and which that causes, like especially with
Yeah.
me, like with someone who has anxiety, it causes you to feel really anxious. And I don't know. I feel like the more and more with social media and like online school, like the more it's just being all connected, I feel like it's going to cause more isolation and more depression almost, because it's hard to
Yeah.
focus and you like
And
kind of get stuck.
it's hard to form real connections. Like, number one, I just want to
Yes.
applaud you real quick for coming on and sharing that and sharing what you want to work on and what you're going through. I love that. But like, nobody
Thank
really has
you.
the balls to do what you're doing right now. Like, I've talked to so many people that are freaking keyboard warriors online, but are like so hurt inside. I'm like, dude, why? Like, I've met some people that were like just shit talkers. I'm like, for what? Like, you know, what are you
Exactly. Like,
going through? And it's usually they're so hurt inside that that's like their way of
mhm,
coping and dealing with it. And I feel like even influencers and different stuff don't really have the balls to
mhm.
admit when they're not good or this or that. And it just
It's
puts
because they
this
feel like they're going to be
pressure.
judged.
Well, I'm saying it
And
also puts pressure on more people to
mhm,
be like, oh, I should have my shit figured out. It's like, no, nobody does. They're
no, no
just
one
spitting
does.
you. Yeah.
Literally,
So,
like with music, that's what makes a good artist. Like Billie Eilish, for
yeah.
example, she talks about her feelings. Like, if you can't show your emotions and who you are, like, it's okay to not have your shit together. Like, that's
Yeah.
normal. Like, no one has
Yeah.
their shit together. I don't have my shit together. You don't
I
have your
don't.
shit together. Like,
No.
no one does. And, like, I feel like that's, if people were just more comfortable with not having everything together and accepting, like, hey, they're still working on themselves, they need to figure this stuff
Yep.
out. Like, I feel like that's really missing nowadays. It just seems like
And
everyone on social media just looks like their life is perfect, or they have
yeah.
perfect skin or something. Like, they just feel like everything is just perfect all the
Yeah.
time. And then it
It's
creates that
not.
expectation. And really, nothing's ever perfect.
No. I'm freaking with you 100%. My phone is literally on like 1%. I just plugged it in. Holy crap. Um, I agree 1,000%. I feel like another thing to add to it is just basic respect. Like,
Yes.
it's amazing to me how, like, I don't know. I feel like everybody not only wants to be heard, like, if you're not on the same exact page as somebody, it's like
Hmm.
offensive. Like, I'm somebody, like, I have my
Yes.
beliefs. I have what I stand for. I know what I want in life, what makes me happy. Other people have completely different visions, completely different beliefs, completely different
Hmm.
definitions of what makes them happy. Like, boom, boom, boom. And fine, like, I'm someone who's like, wow, I don't believe in that. That might not make me happy, but fair
Hmm.
kid, if you do and if you find value in that, like, that's awesome. Because like, I want you to
Yeah.
respect me, I respect you. But I feel like especially on the internet, we get these keyboard warriors on both every side. It's all
Yes.
over, and it's
It's
just like,
always an argument. It's never like, okay,
yeah,
that's your side. That's really cool. And like learning about why they think that way. It's never, it's
It's
always like,
so
I'm
close-minded.
gonna like
Yeah.
argue with you the whole time. Like, no one
Yeah, I'm
wants
like,
to
what are you
argue.
guys getting out of this? Like, you're just
Like,
freaking
there's
ripping each other apart on
nothing good
social
comes
media.
from it. Nothing good
Yeah.
beneficial. It's like a relationship. You can't. It's not you and your partner against each other. It's you and your partner against the problem.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with social media, like in issues in general. Like if there's a problem,
Yep.
it's the society against the problem, not each other. Because you happy and you choose what makes you pissed off or happy
Yeah.
or sad. Like you choose what bothers you.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it's hard to control that because I know with me especially, like I'm a really sensitive person. So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm really a strong person mentally. Like I'm not going to let something ruin my whole day. Like if it
Yep.
upsets me, okay, we're going to go work out and we're going to make ourselves better because that's the only way I'm going to be better for the people that I care about.
Yeah.
Because by me being sad, is it making me better for those that I care for? It's
No, I
just
mean, there's
making me
times where you got to go through it,
less.
ups and downs. You got to
Oh,
feel out what you
yeah.
got to feel out. You got to get back on. But yeah, I mean, I feel like what we just touched on, if more people just understood, our world would be a lot happier place to live
It
in right now.
would.
But that's what we're here for. So I don't know,
Yes.
to answer your question, how to get that started. I have a similar passion, maybe a little bit different vehicle. What I'm doing is just taking some action. So that's why, like, I literally wanted to start a program around that, like an online. I don't know if it's going to be a training program, a boot camp, another course that I could pitch to like private schools to integrate. I don't know, but I was like, you know what? I do know. I got to somehow build the course, whether it's in person or virtual. I don't know how to do that. I was like, fair kit, what's something I can do today? And I literally went online and Googled how to code and bought a course on Udemy. So like, whatever that looks like to you, maybe don't do that because it's going to take me a
I
while to learn
suck
this.
at coding. I suck at it.
Just do something though that gets you involved. You know, maybe
That's
it's like
true.
I'm starting a podcast. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to post content about it. I'm going to learn to code about it. Like, I don't need to have a course in the next month to pitch to a school. Like, that's not like, it's just unrealistic. But and then when you have
See,
such a big goal, it's almost like, all right, where do I actually start? Like, just find somewhere. Where
it's
like
hard to start. It really is.
that's the
And one thing
biggest
that
thing.
I think that could actually maybe work. So I do pageants and I do Miss Missouri Teen USA
Okay,
in 7 months. And
let's go.
I can like pitch
Go
the
Bailey.
idea to them maybe and see what they think about it because I know like with judges especially like they all keep in touch with you afterwards. And a couple of them like live in LA, like he's really good friends with like Paris Hilton and all them and knows all
Yep.
those kind of people. So it's like even if you just talk
You
about it
never
and pitch
know.
the idea, they'll remember you. So
Yep.
it's just the more people you meet, the quickest way to spread things around is by word and by
Bailey,
talking to
what if
people.
I figure this programming thing out? I call you and say, hey, I got it. Let's freaking build your
Yes.
program. You never know. You don't know who's watching, who's following you, you know. So I would
Yeah.
say just speak it into existence. Me aside from my friends, I'm like, this is me time. Like, I'm gonna go research. Like, something I got to do recently was farmland. I want to buy farmland. I was like, is it a good
Yes.
investment? What can I grow? What
It
kind of
is a
soil
great
types?
investment.
Well,
Like
that's what I'm saying. I would have never
acreage is a
took
great
action on
investment.
it. But I was like, fair game. I want to look into this today. I'm going to do it. So, like, whatever that is to you, set aside literally 10, 20 minutes a day and just be like, how to help people, you know, cope, or how to help people prepare for whatever. Write an ebook on it. You know, who knows? Start posting pictures on your Instagram about it. You know, whatever. Bailey, you still there? You're kind of freezing up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It
Oh,
was
there you
like
go. You just came
it
back.
was yeah, okay, I'm sorry. It was being weird for a second. I heard everything you said.
No, you're good. You heard what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said. It was just being weird for a minute.
You're
But no,
good. You're
I
good.
really
Yeah, I mean, I
appreciate
would just find a way to get started
And
in
if
any
I
way.
find something out, I'll definitely DM you about it, and I'll help you too.
Please. So I'm going through the same thing. I'm clueless, but I'm just cluelessly failing forward.
Hey, it's okay. We have to fail to be successful. Without failing, we're nothing.
That's it. That's my best teacher so far. So,
Failure's
Torb,
honestly
Bailey,
fun, though.
Bailey, I really enjoyed talking to you. You're a really good person. I love what you're after in life. You
you.
got the drive, the passion, the vision. Just freaking, no matter what, just promise you'll keep going forward and
I
figure out a
promise
way
you, I
somehow,
will.
because you got it in you.
And I'll DM you too, and I'll help you out. If anything I can find out to help me with the same thing with you, I'll just like help you.
Let's do it, please.
Yes.
I need it. I'm figuring this out.
Also, I have one more question
All right.
for you.
Thank you, Bailey, for hopping up. Wait, you say you have one more question? What'd you
Yes,
say?
I do. Okay.
Whack it on me.
Have you gotten any more Netflix? Like, have they asked you to do any more shows?
A lot of different networks.
You should do another one. I like watching you.
Thank you, Bailey. Thank
It's
you.
entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say I'm working on a project soon, but I can't say where, what, or how, or anything.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just want to know if there's anything coming up.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on the screen soon enough.
Yay! That's
Thank you.
exciting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
But I'll
well,
definitely keep in touch with you, and I'll
please.
reach out if I have any information for you too.
Done, Bailey. I really enjoyed talking to you tonight. You're a freaking
Thanks.
legend, and I'm excited to keep this
Thank
relationship
you.
going and figuring this game of life out, Bailey.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I honestly forgot I was on live. I'm not even gonna lie. I clicked like my screen and it kind of like, I don't know, makes us more, and like it's harder to see the chat. And we were just freaking locked down. I don't even know how long me and Bailey just talked for, but I really freak with her and what she's after and what she stands for and what her passion is, her work ethic. It's like a light in this world. We need more lights in this world. I enjoyed that conversation a lot. We need more people like that. Freaking kudos to you, Bailey, if you're still watching this. Tips on finding your purpose. Oof, Amelia, I work on that daily. It's a question I've been asking myself the last 10 years. I do have some. I have some videos that are like years ago on my page, but I'll make some more. Guys, it's 10:30. I think I've been on here for a handful of hours. I lost track of time talking to you guys. It's been amazing. I appreciate everybody who hopped on my live that I connected with, that all the feedback you guys gave me, all the ideas you guys gave me. I really freaking appreciate it. You got no idea. Appreciate everybody hanging around in here and just vibing out. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to finish up some work and do a little bit of my coding course and then go to bed because it's late. I'm trying to get up early tomorrow. So good night, everybody. I'm going to try and do these more often, maybe on a daily basis. We'll see. I'll figure something out, but really freaking